Hello, everybody. I am Share's Director of Operations, James Vincent.
And I'm Rick Barlow, the Deputy Director of Operations.
And what we're going to do right now is explain to you how we put together Share's virtual summit for the winter event. Rick, what were the differences and what were the key points of putting this conference together?
Well, one of the elements we tried to include this time was to focus the activity to what we're calling pods so that people could spend less time away from their day jobs and focused on their technology in a smaller window.
Right, and we really looked at what we did for the first virtual event that we did last fall, or the last summer, the summer virtual event, where we had everything, all the topics all blended together over a course of about 2.5 weeks. So having everybody have to expand all their time commitment through those 2.5 weeks, we thought it would be best to allow people to focus their commitments on certain days, right?
That's true. So in this case, now, if you're looking for a particular technology, you're probably going to be looking at a focus on just 1 or 2 days. The event stretches over the same kind of a length of period, but an individual technology would be much more focused.
All right. And the technologies that we put together, the pods that we put together, for example, one day is women in IT and enterprise data center hot topics. And I think there's going to be a keynote in there that's yet to be announced, but I'm sure there's going to be one. And then MVS, one of our core technologies, over a course of 2 days, they get a total of 2 days to focus on all their topics. What other topics are there, Rick?
We'll have another day focused on enterprise data center and personal development. We have 2 days where we've split application development areas and Linux and VM topics. So those two groups will be over 2 days, one pod on each day.
And then we also put together a focus on DevOps, open source, and Zoe on the mainframe. So they have their own focus pod over a course of 2 days, and also CICS has their focus on over a course of 2 days. And then enterprise-wide topics, topics that cover the entire enterprise and Z Next Gen, those will be also their own pod, and security is also a focus. And then wrapping it up, IMGT, which will include IMS, DB2 storage topics. So it's again, shares focus on enterprise IT, all the topics that we're used to and want to present. Again, we're sticking with our 3 tenets of educate, network, and influence. And as far as things that we're looking forward to in this event, Rick, do you have something specific that you're looking forward to?
Well, I'm really interested in the sessions I've seen on the agenda that have a lot of sponsor user experience. So the idea there is to not only present the technology and the details of how to implement, but also to get feedback from customers on their experience trying to use new function, and with the whole continuous delivery, how that all affects everyone's day-to-day lives.
Yeah, that's great. The panel discussions are also things that I'm looking forward to, not only from the topic that's being presented, but from the ability for people to interact. One thing that, networking, shares all about networking and being able to interact with your peers. This is a great opportunity for people to talk to each other and share ideas and thoughts about what's been going on. So that's what I'm mostly looking forward to. A big benefit for this virtual event are the recordings that we're doing. To be able to watch or listen to the sessions that you may not be able to because of timing, or if you're currently watching one other recording, live, you may want to catch something else that's in the other track. So it's good to have all these recordings and available to you throughout, not only the event, but afterwards, so you can catch up and see what you missed.
That's true. So if you are planning to attend the event, which we strongly encourage, be sure to get out to event.share.org and take a look at the agenda so you can be prepared to know, where you want to, what sessions you want to attend. And as James said, if you're going to attend one and there's another one you want to see, just take a look to make sure that you come back and look at the recording later.
Yep, and again, we've spent a lot of time in operations putting all this together. The program council, all the programs and project volunteers have focused a lot to make sure that this is one of the best events that you'll ever attend. And we look forward to seeing you or hearing you on the sessions. And again, get out to event.share.org to browse the agenda and to register. Thank you.
Great.